I know this is silly, but I figured it'd be funny. But but I seen the news and I said, hey, with a smartphone, you look up anything you want to, and you pretty much find it. The only thing, I'll tell you this real quick. It doesn't really go into what I want to talk about, but there's a thing in Beavis and Butthead, and I don't know if it's an Australian band or German, and they make fun of things, but I didn't have time to go watch all the series. But there's like two women, it might be the same woman, they're going across the screen diagonally, and it's I think it's a woman's band, and I seen it in the 80s, and I've been trying to find out who that band was all this time. So the internet hadn't been able to find out what that is. But get back to what I want to talk about. I cannot believe that I didn't watch the game, but I just watched a few minutes of the Clemson football coach talking, and he said, there was a lot of opportunities and we blew it, and it's been a long time. So I know I'm a Clemson fan. I love Clemson Tigers. I've liked them all the way since when they didn't even win any games. When William Perry, the fridge, I might have been 8 years old, and I was older than that. It's like 1981 when they did the national championship, and then they took it from them saying they cheated, the booster clubs, and paid the athletes, so they were on probation. Time they got off of it, all their talent graduated, so it took them a while to build their team back up. But I always liked the Tigers way back then. Main reason, because people call me a redhead, and I had orange hair. It's darker now, but I said I'm a orange head. And I didn't even know who Jimmy Carter was. I know he liked peanuts. I like peanuts, but people, you don't even know things when you're a kid, and people talk about all that stuff, and I was like, well, I'm orange head. I'm not a redhead like him. I didn't even know what he stood for, but I just got me about the colors of the hair, and this Santa Claus is funny. But Clemson hopefully will come back. I think even Alabama lost one of their games, so it's just an upset. The weather, they probably cramping, not paying attention, the job market, and things are changing. But Clemson lost to South Carolina, and right now they told me to leave at my job where they had a lot of Carolina fans. So I'm glad I don't have to be there putting up with everybody talking about, oh, did you see Clemson get murdered by 1 point? 1 point. So I can stay home and not hear it. And I didn't have to watch the game. I just kind of saying, did Clemson win? I know it's about time for them to play. I usually like watching the game, but I'm glad I don't have to watch it now because I know who won. But I hate it they lost. But they'll get better and make improvements from it. So, Clemson will do their thing, especially with that coach they have. He's all bought in, and not like the old managers, you going to do it. You're going to come to work when I say so. So, hey, this is a team, family. Get your grades, work out, do the right thing. Let's play ball. Let's make some memories and put it down in the history books that Clemson has a good team. So, very impressed. Used to live up in that area for a little while, so I wasn't too far from it. But, just something else, man. I can't believe Clemson lost to Carolina. But there's always next year. And I think they beat them 7 times, 7 years in a row. So, and they beat them so bad they had to get rid of the other coach. So now they got a new coach. So it depends, if Clemson messed up, it's kind of like sales. You sell the team, you sell the wins, you still get to be a coach. You lose, then they'll find another coach. And, so I just thought this. I'm going to give the Clemson Tigers some holiday cheer from Santa Claus. And, say, hey, cheer up, fellas. It ain't that bad. You guys got a lot of talent, and y'all can do it. Just whatever y'all did that y'all need to improve on, just don't do it again and learn from your mistakes. And eventually my beard is getting there right now, but eventually it'd be white as Santa Claus. But how does he still have hair and a white beard? It's amazing. But go Tigers. Go Tigers. It'll always be next time. And don't forget to subscribe, like, share. You never know what I'm going to talk about when I got time. If I get a job where I had to work all the time, then I won't be able to post as much, but I'll be thinking about you. And thank y'all for following me on this journey. And go Tigers.